Hello, my name is Ethan Roy, and I talk a lot. And this is my co-host, who talks almost as much, Marina Tanner.
Sorry, we survived the semester, and I'm excited.
Honestly, that's a very fair reaction.
Thank you.
And after a week of not having a podcast,
It was weird.
it was weird.
It was weird.
I missed it.
I did too.
Yeah.
It was a weird week. I was thinking about it a lot.
How are you doing?
That is a loaded question. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm tired and a little stressed, but also really excited that the semester's over.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to summer because I just have to work
Yeah.
a lot. So that's not that exciting.
Okay.
But excited to not have academics. I'm going to miss my friends on campus. There's a lot of pros and a lot of cons. It's just bleh. I don't know. I'm feeling bleh.
You're feeling bad?
Yeah, I have to finish moving out of the dorm today.
Mhm.
So I've been
Yeah,
packing a lot.
I also have to do that.
Yeah, I've been packing. I packed all day yesterday. So I'm just my whole
Yeah.
life's in a bunch of IKEA bags. You know, it's it's just weird. I just don't like it. But oh well, whatever. I'll get through it.
Yeah, honestly, I have the opposite reaction. I'm very excited for the summer.
Really?
This semester has been way too much.
That's
it's been
true.
so much.
It has been a hell
But
semester.
I will say though, it's been very fruitful. Looking back on it,
A lot of growth.
a lot of growth, a lot of changes, a lot of a really exciting thing. I mean, this podcast is like my little baby.
It's so fun.
It's
yeah.
it's our little baby.
It is.
And I'm so happy.
That we share that.
Yeah. And honestly, I think it was a good idea that we decided to have this episode kind of wrapping our semester
I
up.
think it's good. Beginning and ending with
Yeah.
just us. Yeah.
Just us, just how we started.
You know how we can just chat.
We can just chat.
Can just chat
We can just,
forever.
and it's funny, honestly, sometimes I feel like with a guest, we chat less. I mean, then again, it's guest focus, which is good.
Yeah.
But you and I, we just got this
We can
thing.
chat, man.
Hey, we can chat.
We can chat.
Yeah.
We can chat.
Yeah, and so I guess, I don't know. I mean, for most people who don't go to college or don't do anything, they're like, what do you mean? What? But for us, we're ending our sophomore year in college.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff.
We're halfway done.
We are halfway done.
Halfway done.
We're halfway there. Whoa.
We sing less with guests on the podcast.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that's
we
a problem.
definitely do.
What
I know,
the
I know,
hell?
I know.
We gotta sing more.
Yeah, but a good way to sing, we got to make sure your throats are lubricated.
I just knew you were gonna say that. I almost said lubricate our throats before you started
Yeah.
talking, and I was like, now let him finish his segue. I was like,
What episode are we at?
13?
We are at least almost, we're over 10 episodes in.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've recording, we have recording now.
Mm-hmm.
We've
We've
gotten
evolved.
guests. We've evolved.
We've evolved a lot.
And you know what? But also there's parts of it that's just we got to bring it back. And
That's
so
true.
I thought
That's true. We're on episode 13.
episode 13.
Yes.
So this is
Oh, an energy drink.
this is an energy drink. This is the first this is what we first had on our first episode of the podcast. Was it
Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney
Magical elixir
and
of
the
life.
elixir of life?
Yeah.
Yep. So this is our elixir of life. That's
Can you believe that was we recorded that in February? Wow. It's been so long.
It has been so long.
A lifetime has passed since we did that.
I know.
It's
so much
crazy.
has happened.
So
since
much
then
has
now.
happened. It's
I know.
ridiculous.
Oh.
But
Yep.
beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I think I passed all my classes this semester.
Oh.
So I think that's good. I really don't need more than that, or I'm gonna be off the walls moving out. But that is a fine amount.
You can always use some.
I don't know if it looks like pee. Really dehydrated.
So before the episode, before you came, I dumped out the energy drink and I just pissed.
That's so sweet. Thank you. This is so nice.
And I
of you.
welded the top back together. So that's why it took me so long to set
Oh,
up.
gross. You want to clink?
I'd love to clink. Here is to the ending of our semesters, both successful, to the evolution of the podcast, the evolution of our friendship for many years to come.
Huh.
It's got a kick to
I
it.
don't remember it being that flavorful.
Oh, yeah. I mentioned this in the first episode. Yeah, it's just sweet.
What flavor is it?
Original.
That's not a flavor. What does it taste
does
like?
It say anything about...
I can't quite pinpoint what it tastes like.
Water, sugar. They have like citric caramel color. That doesn't look like caramel.
Doesn't look like
personally.
caramel color.
Yeah. Vitamin B6. That's what that's what you're tasting. You're tasting vitamin B6.
Of course, that's the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't. I have no idea.
It's a very interesting drink.
Citric acid. Maybe that's the taste of. Is this what citric acid tastes like?
A little.
Yeah.
Tastes like I'm drinking a battery.
I know.
I don't know. It just has this like almost.
Just bang.
Well, that's the citric acid. It makes it almost sour. It's not really sour, but almost.
Almost.
It's almost sour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh.
Yesterday, I was hanging out in the dorm with my friends, and we were going out to dinner. So we were all in the hallway waiting because there were 7 of us.
Yep.
So obviously we can't all leave the room at one time because groups just don't work in that fashion. So like 5 of us are in the hallway waiting for the last 2 to come out. And my friend Nick, who you know is a very like dry, blunt person, looks at my friend Spencer, who's been on the podcast before. And Nick goes, "Yo, Spence, there's a wasp on your head." And Spence was like, because nothing Nick says is true. Like the first time, you have to let him say things like a few times before he actually starts to tell the truth. Nick's just like a very like, I don't know, like sarcastic. He's incredibly sarcastic to the point where you like don't believe him. There was genuinely
I'm also fixing my chair. Sorry, I'm like rocking. I'm like Tourette's.
There was genuinely a huge wasp on his head in the residence hall.
Inside of it?
Yes, which like one of my favorite things about living in the residence hall is that I don't really see bugs that often because first of all,
and they say when you move in, this is a wasp-free zone. They have that giant sign that says it's a wasp-free zone. So
the fact that there was a wasp was even more despicable.
I know. You'd think like a spider or like a fly, maybe.
Dude,
like,
last year I lived in a slightly dinkier dorm. I still loved it, but if I had seen a bug in that, I would have been like, oh, all right, this has been here for 50 years. Like, okay, fine, whatever, it's fine. This
bug?
new one, no, the dorm.
Bugs don't live for 50 years.
This new dorm I live in is only 10 years old.
Yeah.
It's very clean. I feel like it has a very clean vibe. So the fact I hadn't seen a bug all year and I was so loving and living and slaying. And now I hate wasps. I hate them a lot. So I freaked out.
Wasps are despicable though.
They're despicable. It was up in the light.
Yeah.
It like flew up because like, okay. Spencer was like, "Yo, there's a wasp." Or Nick was like, "There's a wasp on your head." And Spencer was like, and then looked up and it flew up and landed on his forehead the second time. And then he went, and like ran out. But I was like,
Spencer is such a funny guy.
He's so funny. He like didn't freak out. He was so chill. I would have been screaming, rolling on the floor. I would have drawn a lot of attention is what I'm saying. I would have freaked.
Would have made a scene.
I did even freak out and it wasn't even on or by me. I would have made a greater scene if it was I was the one it was landing on.
Right. No, that's fair.
It was very scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, that just happened to me yesterday, so I wanted to share the scary dorm wasp story.
That's so weird.
It was so scary.
And I don't even get, are we getting to a point now with weather where it's starting to really
bug season?
Yeah. It's actually,
that.
This is something that happens to me all the time. Like I forget how hot it was last summer.
I know exactly what you mean.
I experienced it. I check the weather every single day.
Yep.
But like, if you asked me what the weather was like last year today, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I know the years are changing like a lot.
Yeah,
like in discrepancy with when it starts getting hot. It's so weird and random, especially because we live in Connecticut.
Yeah, and I can't be like, oh, so it's gonna be. Like it has been hot recently, and it's been like hotter than I would expect. Be like, it's picking up.
Yeah.
But I also can't be like, oh, so it was like this last year. Like I can't. I don't remember. So weird.
I don't remember what it was like last year. Yeah. But I do the same thing with like always thinking that I like summer better when it's not summer and then it's summer, and I'm like a hot person. I run very warm. I'm sweating.
You are pretty hot.
Oh, stop it. I'm sweating like 80% of the time. Please don't clap for my sweat. Ew.
God, he has such a lack. When you sweat, you lose a lot of sodium.
So true. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
But so I'm always like hot. I run warm.
Yeah.
And so summer sometimes is like unbearable. Like I get like so like on like 80-degree humid days, it just like sucks every ounce of moisture out of my body, and I'm like, like how I believe.
I just imagine you know from SpongeBob, the lady in the wheelchair who's like chocolate. Like I just imagine you like shriveled up like.
That's how I feel in the dead of summer. That's how I feel, dude.
Yeah.
But my job is inside.
I know.
So
my job
nice.
is outside.
Yeah.
So I do summer tours. So yeah, it's a huge L. Like I made the weird, I don't know why, like the majority of the shirts that I had were gray shirts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like it would be like
sweat stains, obviously. Yeah,
sweat pools.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Hi. Yep. That is that's what our life is. Basically, the camera died.
We had a malfunction.
Yeah, the camera died, so we had to readjust, and now we're back using 2 iPhone 13 minis.
Rock on!
Yeah. But anyways.
Anyway, so sweat pools.
Yeah, so my shirts become giant sweat pools of just horrible things.
And that's real.
Yeah, and when I'm on tour, I'm like, look over there. But like it's just horrible.
I know exactly what you mean. I get very paranoid about that.
I know.
Have you seen those new deodorants that are like supposed to be like, I don't know, like a Lumi, and there's another one that's in this orange packaging. I keep getting like Instagram ads for them that are supposed to like reduce your sweat so it doesn't show through your shirt.
Interesting.
I don't know if they're true.
I know what you're talking about.
I think I don't believe them. I think I don't believe that they work, but maybe don't knock it till I try it. Maybe I'm hating for no reason. Maybe they're great.
Yeah.
I just sweat a lot. I use men's deodorant because I sweat a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't think women's deodorant's very good.
Really? Why not?
Dude, it just sucks. They don't think we smell the same. They're like, oh, genetically you guys don't stink as bad, so we're going to give you a lightly lavender scented stick. And we're like, okay.
Yeah.
But I use Old Spice because that shit doesn't work. The women's stuff doesn't work. Old Spice is like,
yeah.
Yeah. That's how I feel about Old Spice. Like, here's the scent.
They
I smell
say that
good.
Old Spice is like bad for you though.
Oh, well. Me and my collective close circle all use Old Spice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like
That's so funny.
Kyle, Lily, me.
That makes a lot of sense.
We all use Old Spice. Lily and I share flavors. My roommate. We have the same scent.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I feel like funny enough, by coincidence, my roommate and I have the same deodorant. You know what I mean?
Not Old Spice.
No.
I want to know why it's bad
Men's.
for you now. Does Dove Men's smell powerfully enough?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I do my best to wash and like do that every day, so I don't stink as bad as other guys do.
Well,
but
thank God. Thank God for that, honestly.
I know.
Thank God for that.
Honestly, I try to be a good man for all those other guys out there. You know what I mean?
Don't give them a bad rap.
Yeah, just be like, hey, you can look up to me.
Put some respect on your name.
My name.
Put some respect.
Start calling me Jesus Christ.
Of course.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus Christ. My dad loves that musical.
Does he? Mm-hmm. I love Eric.
One of his favorites.
We're going to have Eric on, by the way.
We have to.
And you know what? This summer is going to be an interesting one because we're starting to experiment with, you're going to be home. I'm going to be here in New Britain at the home base, per se. Of course,
yeah.
And so we're trying to figure out exactly.
It's all my fault is what we're saying, basically.
Yeah, no, basically it is. No, I mean, well, it's not your. I mean, you got things to do.
I kind of have to move home.
You kind of have to move home. Do you want some more or no?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit.
Hold on.
Ethan. Bro's trembling.
Wait, why am I actually trembling though?
You're actually trembling. Are you not trying to tremble? Why did you give me more?
No, I did a little bit more leeway. I just wanted to give you a drop.
Thanks.
You know what I mean? Just kind of give that more fizz. Okay, yeah, it doesn't taste
it's just
great.
A weird flavor of combination.
It is a weird flavor.
It smells like something that I've had before.
Well, we've had this before.
Okay, it smells like something else that I've eaten before. I just can't pinpoint what it smells like.
Interesting. Also, this is so funny. Like, I don't think the frame can catch this, but the top, like, this is usually down, or it's usually at night. So like the backlighting isn't like too apparent.
Yeah.
But like we have this beautiful view, I guess, of. Well, this is actually not even a bad view.
It's not.
Honestly,
construction.
Yeah, but I mean, well, I will say this is like a set, so that is all fake.
We're on a soundstage right now.
We're on a soundstage. We're actually faking the moon landing.
That soundstage is actually next door.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right. In the media center.
Yeah, of course.
That's fair. But looking back on this semester, what are your highlights? Do you have any highlights of the semester?
So that's a good question. Yeah, usually at the end of every semester, I post on Instagram like a semester recap of like my top 10 picks from the semester. And genuinely, throughout this entire semester, I thought I was pretty miserable, which it was a rough semester. Like I feel like we all had a rough time, like either emotionally or academically. It was just a hard semester.
Yeah.
So I was looking back, and I actually found a lot of good memories from this semester that I'm like, maybe it wasn't half bad.
Yeah.
Maybe it was actually okay, and we did do a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because my freshman year was so fun. Like we had a lot of fun. My friend group, like we just all we all met. Like it was just fun getting to know each other and hanging out, and it was great. And this year I was like, it won't compare. I was like, there's just not. It can't be as fun as and it wasn't. Obviously, like freshman year of college will live in my head forever. But it was still a really good year. Yeah. You and I got close. We weren't even really friends at the beginning of this year.
I think it's so weird. And I don't know if it's because
so weird.
It is so strange because I genuinely, when I talk about you to other people, I consider you one of my best friends.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy that we didn't know
I know.
like a year ago.
Oh my God. I'm very happy that we were brought together.
Me too.
And this podcast has brought us closer in many ways.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, I don't exactly know where this is going to go, where this is going to lead us. But it's really fun doing this with you.
It's so fun.
And chatting and doing this and
doing what we do best, really.
Come on.
We're
talking.
good ass yappers. That's
I know.
For sure.
We're good ass yappers.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next semester is going to be busy. Yeah. I don't know if we've mentioned on the podcast that we both got selected.
Oh, yes. We're both RAs.
We're both RAs.
Yeah. How great is that?
So great. So we're both going to have a lot of work to do.
I know.
But single rooms.
That's going to be awesome.
It's going to be fun.
That is actually going to be so cool.
It's going to be cool. I'm excited to get close with a group of people in my building, like the other RAs. I'm excited to make friends.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited for you. I mean, I think there's going to be challenges. There's going to be different, like there's going to be such different things. But I mean, I think we will figure out. Well, obviously, honestly, taking a time. Well, when it comes to the podcast, 2 hours a day. Or a week, that's not bad at all.
No.
But it's gonna be a different switch, like it always is. This next semester hopefully is gonna be a lot lighter.
Yeah, for me. I don't cope with change. I just don't like when things that I'm comfortable or happy with aren't that way anymore. Yeah. And like, I've had the grand scope of it. I've moved a bunch of times. My parents are divorced, so those are like huge changes in kids' lives. Like I've dealt with a lot of change in the past, but. I don't know. They still suck. I'm still not good at it. Yeah. No matter how much someone's life changes, it still just sucks. And I'm like, no longer going to be with my roommate in a new building all by myself without all my friends. And I'm like, I know they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Only one of my friends is graduating. Like really, my friends aren't going anywhere. But like in my head, it's a huge change. Like it's such a big deal. And I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
But I keep rationalizing the fact that I'm friends with so many commuters. And they don't even live on campus, and we're all still friends with them. So why am I thinking that just because I live in a different building, they won't be friends with me?
I know.
Like we have some of my best friends are commuters, and I see them all the time, and they're here all the time. And
yes, no, I agree. And some of them are going to be on campus.
Exactly.
So I also think that because I also dealt with that. Like I'm in the same boat where it's like change is always really hard.
It's just such like an uncertain. Like you just don't know what's going to happen.
But that's the thing. I think what it is just the uncomfortableness of not having control.
Yeah.
Like you may have control over like taking a position, or like that kind of stuff, but the reactions that might occur are sometimes out of your control.
Yeah. Like if don't get along with someone that you get placed with, like stuff like that is very specific to the situation and it can play out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And so I think that being able to understand what aspects you can control and how you can get control in a healthy way, in a non-like crappy.
That's how I've been told to deal with it before. It's just like control the things you can control, which I do. I think I'm pretty on top of my stuff that I can control, but stuff that I can't still bothers me a little.
Yeah,
it's fine. I have a chill week. I'm house sitting this week.
Oh, you are?
For my boyfriend. Yeah, so he's going away with his family, but I'm gonna watch his cats and his goats. So
his goats?
Yeah.
He has a farm?
Yeah.
What?
His property is inherited from his grandma, but it's a big property and it's a farm, but they don't actually have anything farm-wise, but you need to have at least one animal or plant in order to get farm status.
Wow.
So they just have 3 goats. They don't milk them. They just feed them and hang out with them. They live in the barn. My favorite one's name is Selena Goatmez. Kyle named her. Yeah. That was the selling point.
That seems like a
me.
Kyle type name.
Yeah,
Selena
that was the
Goatmez.
selling point, yeah.
What's the point of having livestock is cool to have a pet.
It is cool.
But also, what is the point?
They don't really have one. They just, for tax purposes, to be considered a farm, they needed an animal. So they just got goats because they're easy to take care of and not that expensive. They just get hay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's all the maintenance. So, they feed them, I think, twice a day. So I'm going to do that. I went over the other week. I got the whole rundown of how to feed
orange?
them. Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be you?
It's just going to be me. But the cat, one of his cats needs a shot. So his grandpa's going to come over and help me give her a shot every day. So I'm trying to...
Can I come and...
hang out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an orange?
Lily's going to come and hang out because she doesn't live that far. Kyle lives a lot closer to my friends than I do.
Yeah.
But being in my corner of the state, I'm further.
Yeah.
My roommate is 20 minutes away from his house. Gavin, who's been on the podcast before, is literally the next town over, 5 minutes down the road.
So funny.
So I told them they could come over and just hang out with me because I'm just going to be bored there. I'll probably have my car. I just
honestly, I think you know what? I don't know how you are, but this summer I'm really looking forward to just there's been a lot of there's so much going of our lives and just the nature of it. We stay very busy and for reasons, but I also think that it would be really good just to kind of be able to just
I'm excited to have this week of rotting.
Yeah. Or maybe sitting outside and just
doing homework
or
homework. Maintenance stuff. I have to schedule all my doctor's appointments for this summer. I got dentist, eye doctor, this, that, the other thing, my back doctor. I got to go to physical therapy. There's so many things I have to schedule.
Yep.
So I'm my first week, I'm going to be at Kyle's house all week. I don't really have much else to do.
Yep.
I'm just going to schedule all my appointments, finish this, get all my things done and prep for the summer.
Good.
Get going.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. I hope it'll be a good, productive summer, but I'm already looking forward to moving back here.
Yeah.
Because I like living here.
Yeah.
I like being here.
Yeah, because you have your own life.
Yeah.
I'm still deciding whether or not I'm going to live on campus this summer or not. It's just kind of one of those things where it's I don't know. It would be cool, but also I might have a roommate, and I just really need that space. I need that time to be, and at least at home I have my own room.
That's true.
Which is fine, and I kind of get to do my own thing. Even though there is more of a curfew because there's other people in the house and they lock up, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this is the thing.
What?
So there's a musical that's happening this summer. Okay, Catch Me If You Can.
Mm-hmm.
It's really exciting. Mm-hmm. The guy that I want to go for, obviously a younger guy. I would have to be clean shaven. However,
but
I'm liking the beard.
Right.
It's growing, and I want to keep growing it. The question is, there's a part of me that doesn't even want to audition because I want to keep growing the beard.
Really?
Yeah, because it's I don't know. This is something that's just
That's the only part you would want in the show?
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing. As a fellow performer, okay, local theater is a little different. A little different. I wouldn't do anything for local theater.
Yeah.
But for a professional gig where I'm making money,
that's true.
I would shave my head. I don't give a fuck. Tell me what you want me to do. I will do it.
Yep.
I don't care. I will cut my hair. I will dye my hair. I will shave my hair.
Yeah.
I will literally do whatever I have to do for a movie or Broadway or a professional production of really any facet because it's, my dream. So I don't give a shit. I will do anything I have to do.
Yeah.
But you are in a tougher spot because it is just a voluntary thing for fun. It's not for a
But
job.
also, I take the whole thing seriously.
I know. I take local shows seriously. I just wouldn't shave my head for them.
I like to practice how I play.
Yeah, that's good.
And that means kind of just and that's kind of how I roll.
It just depends on how important it is to you.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
genuinely, if a local production did ask me to do something for my hair and I was feeling a change, I might do it. Like, it's not, it just depends on how much you want to.
Yeah,
and
like
how
I like
important it is.
I like that. It's just like it takes so, and I don't know how
does
it's
take a
gonna
while.
grow back. Like I'm trying to come back next semester and people be like, oh, lumberjack, like like oh god, he's chopped on a tree. Like,
Are you really?
well, I'm not trying to be like crazy,
but that's
I'm trying to have a full beard.
crazy. I
Not
can't
like
even
not
imagine.
like crazy. I know, isn't it weird? I have
So
seen
weird.
people. A lot of people like the beard though.
It's a good look.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Thank you.
I mean, I like Kyle's. He has a baby face, so his actually makes him look 21, which is how
Yeah.
old he is. So I mean, I like his.
I think my stature, just like the way I am, I think sometimes makes me appear a little bit younger than I am.
Very,
But
like you're very full of life, very like,
very youthful.
excited. Yeah, you're just
I'm like the Golden Girls.
of course.
You know?
Yeah, of course. That's
Actually
exactly what I would have
86
said.
years old, but I act young because
Yeah.
it's like, guys, we're the Golden Girls.
Of course. Which one are you?
oh,
Blanche is the
I'm
only one.
so
I can think
Blanche.
of. I don't know any of the other one's names.
No, because Blanche is just so she comes in, she's like, I just made out with a 20-year-old in a bar.
Is that you?
Yeah. But like not that. Like not that. It's just like kind of that vibe.
Yeah. No,
Kinda
I
like,
get that.
woo!
I get that. Yeah. That is you.
Either that or Betty White.
Oh, of
Just
course.
because I don't know. Like I just feel like I'm,
No, I understand that too.
yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
There's just something about Betty White.
Yep. And the two other
just
ones are like
connect.
more of like the grounded ones. They're kind of just like.
Well, that sure as hell is not us. That is,
Yeah.
well, that sure as hell is not right. That's it's just not it.
So I mean, like I feel like I'm grounded only when I don't need to be.
Yeah.
But then when I need to be grounded, it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna fly off the rails real quick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. I don't even know what I am. I'm grounded most of the time.
Yeah.
But I like to have fun.
yeah.
I like to have fun.
I have a lot of fun with you.
We have a lot of fun.
We laugh a lot.
do-
We
we-
laugh a lot.
We laugh.
Hey,
You know how we laugh.
hey, how do we laugh? Oh my god, you know exactly what I'm gonna do.
That's how we laugh. Just like that. Just like that is
Just
how
like
we
that.
laugh.
We actually laugh when I my normal laugh, like I distort the audio like so they can kind of hear me like better. But just like on a normal day, if you make me laugh, I sound like I'm a group of 30, 40 people.
Can I tell you something that Kyle says to me when we watch a show with a laugh track? And It's
Yeah.
very disturbing. Every time, like the classic laugh track sound?
Yeah.
On all like that. It was recorded so millions of years ago. Okay, that's not true. It was recorded like
Yeah.
100,
Isn't that
200
weird?
years ago. He's like, just imagine, all those people are dead. I'm like, thanks, Kyle. That's really kind and helpful and joyous when we're listening to a laugh track. Thank you.
I think I actually don't love laugh tracks.
I don't love the laugh tracks either, but my type of TV show I gravitate towards is a very laugh track heavy type of show.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't see
sitcoms.
But sitcoms they could be
Some of
multiple
them have
things.
laugh tracks, some
That's
of
true.
them don't. So like my main type is like the sarcastic, awkward type. So those don't have laugh tracks, like The Office,
Like The Office.
and like Parks and Rec. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Friends has a laugh track, doesn't it?
it does.
It does. It's that 70s show
That's
has
true.
a laugh track. Yeah, but New Girl doesn't.
No,
so
it
there's
doesn't.
certain sitcoms that those are like my favorite shows that I just listed to you. So
Yeah.
like some of them have laugh tracks, some
Yeah.
of them don't. But I gravitate towards sitcoms, which
The style of it's
Yeah.
so interesting thinking because the style of a show that doesn't have a laugh track versus one that does, it is so like the ones that do not are so less structured.
yeah. But I like that. I think
know.
it's fun. But also like I can't imagine filming with a laugh track. Like do you just like pause and wait for it? Like that's so
I know. No, that's how it is.
Or
No,
it would, like,
it's so
ruin
funny.
The flow. I feel like of my acting. I don't know. But
You know
I
what we
guess
should
it's-
do right now? We should
No.
we should pretend like and I'm gonna put it in post production.
Of course.
And what do you think? Yeah, it's just like a sitcom, and like
Yeah.
things don't have to be really funny.
That's true. No.
They just have to be. They have the cue to laugh. Just has to be there. Okay.
That's true.
And every time we're supposed to laugh, I'm just gonna put my hand up like this, and we're gonna have to stop what we're doing.
Okay,
ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, let's try this. Hold on. Hey there. How are we doing today?
I'm swell. How are you?
I've been better.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Well, I just got here and I saw a dead bird on the street. Try to give it CPR.
I'm trying to figure out if the bird would be okay. Did you save the bird?
No, but there's some people across the street that just called the cops because I was making out with a bird.
I'm crying. It's just so stupid.
I know.
I feel like we're on a Disney show.
I know. And I wonder how they really is that how a director and I mean it's just how do you keep your composure in that situation? How do you keep your composure?
You could say the least funny thing and put a laugh track and I'd be like, okay. What?
I know. It's just literally and half the things that you hear.
Was funny. I know. It was just so dumb.
I know.
I'm sorry, I'm over it. I'm fine.
No. But yeah, so how are you doing today? Sorry.
I can't think of what to say. I'm not good at improv, dog.
You got it.
I overthink improv.
It's just a conversation.
I really like the foam on that wall. It's in a really nice pattern.
I think I'm gonna make it so however long this is the laugh track, and then it cuts.
I hope you have fun editing.
It's gonna be so funny.
It's so stupid.
That is so funny. I can't even express how stupid it is.
I feel as though we were just recording our own episode of iCarly. Like they're filming a video web series.
I know.
And they just have the stupid laugh track going on.
Yeah.
That's how I just felt.
Yeah.
What
and
the
then
fuck was that show? I'm sorry. Let's unpack.
iCarly?
Actually, the older brother, what was he doing with his
Spencer?
butter sculpture? Why? Why was he just what did he do?
What is his actual job?
I think some sort of engineer of some sort.
Jesus Christ.
No, honestly, it's just the concept of the whole thing is just brilliant and dumb.
So so what that is crazy. Okay, analyzing iCarly, they live in an apartment complex.
A big apartment.
Which I assume obviously has to be
I would guess it's in a major city. Usually those shows
but that's
are
the thing. In a major
cities.
city.
It'd be expensive.
In a major city, it's expensive, but also, for it to be, they have, I don't even understand it because they have a living room. They have multiple rooms to the side. They have a whole kitchen. They have this whole thing.
I appreciate their elevator.
And an elevator. And they, inside of that is a safety hazard.
Yeah, no, that's
and
crazy.
Also, they also have stairs that go up to an entire recording studio.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish I was living there.
How much money do they make? And also,
maybe they inherited it.
is
from their
every single apartment room like that?
I don't know. Freddie lives across the hall.
Yeah.
We never got an apartment
And
tour.
he looks poor.
Shut up. We can't make an entire episode with a laugh.
We need to do that sometime.
Every funny thing we said just... It's so stupid. I hate it.
I don't know. I don't even get how it's just, I don't know. It's the funniest thing in the world.
It's quite funny.
But yeah, no.
It's quite funny.
iCarly is such a weird show.
All of the Disney shows, if you really unpack them, you're just like, what? There's logistics that just don't add up.
I know. And
What?
it's just these people
Besides the obvious
who are supposed
ones.
to be in high school
Yeah.
live the most fantastical lives.
Even the obvious Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
or lab rats. I mean, they weren't really mutated children. I mean, they were
Mutated children.
that's what lab rats was. They were a science experiment gone wrong. So they just became kids. but with superpowers.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, so they're just like we're like superpowered children, or like the Thundermans, aren't they?
Oh yeah, the
superheroes?
Thundermans. You know they made a. Did you see the new movie that they made?
I saw that they made one, but because I like the actress Kira something, she plays the main girl. So I follow her on social media. So like
really?
I saw her posting that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
But
It's like
I didn't watch the Thundermans.
But honestly, dude, I mean, that style of sitcom is, I think it's gone. Like I think it's not appealing anymore.
It's a little sad because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think today's kids don't get the same.
I think the thing with it is we have a lot more realistic view of the world than a lot of children, or at least we now are kind of forced to face that.
Yeah, true.
And also when it comes to comedy, like the cheesiness of the joke has been like removed. Like people don't find the cheesiness of it.
I loved cheesy.
But that's the thing. Well, the reason why we find that cheesiness funny is because we think it's stupid.
That's true.
And like we think it's outlandish. Like we think it's random and funny. You know what I mean?
It is random and outlandish and funny, but I like it.
I feel like a lot of people like in older generations, and honestly, we could have someone on the podcast who could speak more to that.
That's true.
Maybe actually, like they actually thought that that's a funny joke.
True.
You know what I mean? Like
none of us actually find it.
They
funny.
find the gold in it. Yeah, and yeah.
That's interesting.
I know.
That's really interesting.
I know. It's really weird to
I
think
enjoy
about.
that though. Yeah, that's cool.
I know.
And a weird. I don't know. So strange.
I know.
Ugh. All right. Well, I'm thinking about how empty campus is going to be this summer. That's what I'm thinking about. How are tours in the summer?
Very, very bland. Like
Quiet.
not bland. It's just like
nothing's going on.
There's no atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no atmosphere. You just, I don't know.
To be fair, touring any college in the summer, there's no one there. Like, there's not going to be. It's tough to tour colleges in the summer.
Yeah. I talked to a family the other day who came like right as finals were kind of kicking off and people were leaving and people were like, and they were like, we finally wanted to come because we didn't want a summer tour. And I was like, well, you kind of came at a bad time.
This is not great either.
Because everyone is leaving.
Yeah, it's not great. But
I know.
Oh well.
It's gonna be quiet around here.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be a good way to reset.
Is the student center open?
Yep. Yep. It closed at like 5 p.m. or something. So yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. And so I'm trying to think about my whole schedule, how I'm gonna work.
Right.
A lot of it's gonna be tours, studying my script for the play that's coming up, Much Ado About Nothing, at Central. And if anyone is around and they want to go see it, October 10th to the 13th.
My dad is coming to see it.
Is he actually?
Yes.
That's so good. Yeah. I actually had oh my God, I forgot about this. I had a dream last night that we did the show like now or like in like we got the script and it was like a week later and shit. I was not prepared
Learning
at all.
Shakespeare in a week is crazy.
No, and not even that. Like I had to, like a lot of people weren't able to do it. And so it was like one of those things where it wasn't like a stage. It was kind of like a black box where people are kind of like right around you.
Yeah.
And our scripts were on pieces of paper.
Oh God.
And I had to read the script and I had to like, I'm reading it for the first time and I'm trying to act it out and like, it was so,
that's crazy.
So weird.
I've been in a staged reading of a play that's kind of similar, but you even rehearse for stage readings. Yeah,
like, no, but like I didn't rehearse. I didn't have any time. Like it was a weekend.
No blocking. You were just guessing.
No blocking. They were just like and then like I found out like there was this scene in the dream where there were boats and it was like me and the two guys that I'm kind of paired with and the three girls and they're all in their own boats and we're having a conversation. But I was backstage and I was looking at the stage directions as it was happening and it was like Benedict is now on stage. And I'm like, shit. So I had to go on and pretend like I just got, like, pretend like it was natural. So I pretended to jump in the water and climb onto the boat. I don't even get it. I don't even know.
That's hilarious.
It was such a weird dream. I woke up this morning and I was like,
don't worry.
Yeah.
The show did not happen without you.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's going to be that, and it's going to be a lot of soccer as well.
That's good.
I've been doing a lot. Like, it is such a good outlet. Ugh, I really love doing it.
So excited for you.
Thank you.
That's so fun.
Thank you. It's just, I'm really trying to get that kind of like peace and tranquility that I need because God knows this year has been way too much on me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For a lot of different reasons.
Yeah. I think I'm going, once I go to physical therapy for my back, I'm hoping my back gets strong enough where working out does not hurt anymore. Because working out just sucks. Like all of it, my back's just like, no thanks. Yeah. I don't want to do this right now.
A good way to strengthen your back. There was a fitness guy named Jesus Christ. He carried a cross. His back muscles went crazy.
All right, I'll take notes. Thank you. I'll definitely look into that. Yeah, that's great. But I hope I don't like running because, well, first of all, it's a lot of pressure on my spine. Like every time I hit the ground, like it hurts my back. But I know it's good for you in like mostly every physical aspect. Like it's a good outlet.
I will say, run. It'll be better for you running on grass.
Really? Than a track?
Some people or like a track or like track is better than the pavement because the pavement is actually like
the impact is crazy. Because I mean I work with shoes, so I work with a lot of runners. Like I know that pavement like sucks crap.
Yeah.
So I live close to my high school track, so I might go there this summer.
Yeah, and like running around the turf. Like that's also good. And true. I've been playing soccer recently with like I start like 15 minutes just doing stuff barefoot. And it's good
crazy.
Yeah, and it's good because it's good for just like touch, you know, but it's also good for grounding. Right. You know what grounding is? Yeah. Kind of just that whole thing where like connected to the earth and all that stuff. So
very big in yoga.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all good. And I think just like being able to get that strength back.
Yeah. No, that's good.
And there's probably like you go to physical therapy, you're gonna find a lot of ways.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I stick with the exercises, I hope my core gets stronger because I'm gonna have a lot of long days next semester, like full of doing stuff. So I'm like,
your core, you said?
Yeah.
Which
like singing strengthens my core like a mother bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like I mean, my core was so tight when I was singing a lot. Like I was, you could punch I was strong, dude. And you know, it's still there. My diaphragm and all it's still strong.
But you're not like
but I'm not
you're not strengthening those muscles constantly.
So I would love to get back into that too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I belt loud. It's hard to find places and times. Like I always get in the mood to belt at like 1 a.m. when everyone in the mother is asleep.
But when you're in Orange, when you're house sitting,
that's true. I'll
have
have
the whole house
to myself. So I probably will definitely sing while I'm there.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, and I'll go to my dad's house when I want to sing because I can.
Does he have like a studio or something?
No, but he has a house with neighbors not close. I live in an apartment. So, yeah, like I couldn't sing really in my apartment because there's people and I don't want to like bother the people or make them think that I'm dying.
That's fair.
I hope that my singing doesn't sound like I'm dying, but you never know. Through the wall, there could be some translation issue and they could think that I'm dying and I don't want that. I don't want that. So
that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I'm hoping to get back into singing, get a little more in shape. And get my back all sorted out this summer.
Yeah, I will say cardio is really great for just overall like physique.
Hate it.
No,
I hate cardio.
Honestly, everyone that I've ever talked to, even me, I hate cardio. I
hate it.
Because it's just like you're just running and like for me, the way my mind works is like I don't get stimulation really from just running.
Me neither.
You know,
I can't find the joy in it. I've tried so many times to find what people like about it. And I just don't get it. My mom ran track in high school and she loved running for years and she played soccer. So, I mean, you run a lot.
See, I don't get how people love track. And I love soccer, but I don't like track because it's like the whole point of it is running. But like the ball gives me a lot of energy and like it gives me like a goal.
Something to go after.
Yeah, it's literally like the running is just one aspect of it. Like that's just an underlying aspect.
What am I running from? Where am I running to? I don't care. Like there's nothing.
You know, they prep students by showing them a picture of Ed Sheeran and they say, you see this man? Every time you're not running, he gets closer. And that severely makes people just like, you know what I mean?
Ed Sheeran has a song called Run with Taylor Swift.
See? Thank you.
It's true.
I know.
Ed Sheeran's all about running.
Yeah. And I ran so far away. I couldn't get away. I was singing that before.
You were.
What is this?
I don't know. We've been talking about running a lot.
This world is a simulation.
It is.
I know. There's a lot of things that just kind of happen that just like, it's a simulation.
So true.
Yeah.
Sometimes like people that I see too, I'm like, you're not real. Like I don't remember ever. I pass them on campus and I'm like, I know you from somewhere. But I don't know where, so in my head, I don't know.
Deja vu?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
But some girl said hi to me the other week and I was like, oh crap, do I know you from a club, a class? I'm like, work. I'm like, how did I meet the dorm? How? Like, I don't know how I met you.
And I'm afraid that like
And she fully knew my name and everything. She was like, "Hey, Marina."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my God, who are you?"
Sometimes this happened to me where like I meet a lot of people on tours, and I also am like a pretty well-known figure just in general with a lot of people, like, you know, and it feels good to be well-known and liked.
I agree.
But also at the same time, I meet someone who might either know of me, or I've seen a while ago for like a second and I don't remember them.
True.
And like, and I don't know why I'm already really bad at names. When I see them, I'm like, hey. It's one of those like classic sets where it's like, how are ya? You know?
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
But and also when I'm on my tours now, a lot of people are like, Ethan Roy from Ethan Roy Talks a lot.
Shut up.
A lot of them are our friends.
Our friends, yeah. Our friends have told me that they've done that to you before.
It is so funny.
It's kind of
because I mention it a lot I get a lot of people from the tours who are like, Ethan, it's me. You gave me a tour and I love it. And I'm like, oh,
how cute. How cute.
I know.
I love that.
Isn't it so great?
I have serious visual processing issues that I've come to terms with recently.
Sure.
My vision is awful. That's a common knowledge. My glasses are like an inch thick. Okay, they're not that thick, but still, they're really thick, and I can't see. And that's just the way that it is. And I get nervous driving at night because if animals like I can't see because my brain doesn't like process them.
And like if there's like really sharp turns.
Shut the fuck up, Ethan.
You know.
That had nothing to do with whether or not I could see. I was just delirious.
For context, we were going back from New York City and she almost like killed us.
That's not even a little bit true.
Dude, you just straight...
You and me and my car were like all fine. There's like nothing happened.
Like the car was like a person with us.
Nothing happened to any of us. So...
I shot at you and I missed. But we're both fine, so like...
Okay, so it wasn't attempted murder. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, well, that would be attempted murder. I didn't attempt to murder you, Ethan. But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. People wave at me on tour. That's where I was going with this. I can never fucking find them, ever. The other day, Kyle called me, and I was in the parking garage, and he was crossing the street, and he was like, where are you? And I was like, I'm in the garage. He was like, wait, I'm coming right towards the garage. Like, I'll be there in a minute. And I was like, okay, cool. And he just stayed on the phone with me. He was literally so close. I didn't see him till he was maybe 10 feet. Like, literally, he had to get so close. I couldn't tell which direction he was coming from. Yeah, I was like, I don't know where you're coming from. Like, I literally didn't see him. And I used to think that I was stupid. And it like, obviously, he's in my vision somewhere, and I just can't pinpoint where he was standing.
Yep.
But genuinely... I could not see a moving human being. I literally scanned it like 5 times. I was like, this is so humiliating, funny. Marina. Find him. Where is he?
I know.
I think he was just behind a bush.
But like... He was behind a bush.
Yeah. I just like, but I can't see.
Yeah.
It's becoming a problem. Anyways.
Well, yeah. And you know what? It's funny because...
I want to be a cop. It might become an issue later. This might become a problem.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there's ways. I don't know. There's ways. I don't know. But I'm lucky that I have good vision, and I think my vision is good to the point, and because of the nature of my own cognitive functionings, I do.
Fuck you. I hate everyone with 20/20
I'm sorry.
I hate everybody.
I'm sorry. When I was younger, I used to wish I had glasses.
So you can just like wake up and see things?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, there was actually a weird point in time where I'd wake up and like my vision was blurry.
Yeah, that's normal.
And like the first time it happened, I was like, am I going blind? But like I had to like...
Yeah, you just have to wake your eyes up a little.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. But I think that I have good vision, and because of the way, like, I'm very detail oriented, like very, very tiny, minuscule things. And which is why, like, a lot of, like, that's why when people have like small reactions to things, I really look into them. And that doesn't help when it comes to like overcomplicating things for me.
Yeah,
but from far away, I see people from very far away. And I'm, but when I see you sometimes, I see you and I think you see me, and I'm like, hey.
10 times out of 10, I did not see you. 10.
And then I say, Marina, and you do this. Oh!
Do I always look like I'm about to sneeze?
Yeah, you do. You're kind of like, yeah, like that. And it's so funny. You're so cute. I honestly think it's adorable.
It sucks.
And then I say, I know.
I just want to know who's talking to me.
I think, you know how it... You know how when there's like animals or something that like can't do something, or like babies, when it's like, for them, it's like, oh God, like that, like they're like freaking out.
Yeah.
And you're like, Oh, that's so cutesy. That's how I feel when you look up and you like try
Like
to.
I'm a baby penguin
Yeah,
who can't eat.
Yeah, like you were born like 5 minutes ago. Like you just learned how to walk.
I'm an infant penguin when I can't find anyone.
You're like an infant, like wildebeest. You get up and you're like.
That's how I feel when I can't find anyone.
I feel like a wildebeest.
My friend Ashton is graduating this year, and
Yep.
he talked to me yesterday. I was like, dude, I'm going to miss you. He was like, dude, I waved to you on tour so many times and you ignored me, so I don't even know what this friendship is. And I'm like, Ashton, come on, bro. You know that wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
Like, you know if I saw you, I would have been so excited to see you.
Ashton's such a nice guy.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck. Well, this is all my fault. Damn. I did it to him. I feel terrible.
No, but it's okay. It's okay. You'll figure it out.
Oh, my vision will grow, maybe. I just need to get new glasses.
just
I've
gotta eat
literally had
carrots.
these for so long. No, and that's not even true.
No. If it is,
Carrots
it doesn't
suck.
help enough.
Yeah, carrots suck.
Yeah.
I tried that when my vision was bad as a child.
Yeah.
My mom made me eat carrots.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know.
My vision's been bad forever.
I think we should wrap it up.
End of the semester?
End of the semester. Expect more episodes this summer.
We'll keep them updated on Instagram.
We'll keep them updated, things like that. Just make
can
sure to
post
follow our
little Instagram
Instagram
stories.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
if you also want to be on the podcast, just check out our Beacons link in our bio. You can find it.
There's a form to fill out if you want to be on the podcast.
Yep.
And we'll have you on next semester
yeah.
because we will be back next semester.
Yeah.
And we'll do a few special summer episodes as well.
I think so too. I think it's
So-
gonna be a good time. But
Yeah.
Marina, honestly, we've just outside of the podcast, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
It's
It's been a wild ride.
it's been a roller coaster.
It has.
But I can't even tell you how grateful I am for you.
Oh.
Not only for your friendship, your support, just the way you are is really great. Like you're one of those people that if you died, I'd be like, she could light up every room.
That's so true.
I know.
Thank you so much. I try.
Thank you.
I stay lighting up rooms.
You stay litty, actually.
That's how I stay.
I'm actually lit. But I'm so happy that you're my co-host, and I hope that we keep this thing going for a while.
Me too.
And because it's just really fun, and I love talking with you, and you're just one of my best friends ever.
Thank you. I love you so much. We have so much
you.
fun doing this. So
We do.
we'll definitely be back.
Yeah, we do. But yeah. Any thoughts?
No. Not even one. Not a single thought in my little head.
Good. In your little.
Not one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything coming out of those really shit eyes of yours that
Nope.
just.
Not one thing.
Yeah.
Nope. Not even a little.
How many fingers am I holding up?
2. You're right across. Okay. Genuinely,
Yep.
if you were like right behind the wall, I
Yep.
probably would not be without glasses.
That's great.
Without glasses. With glasses, I could probably see you, probably. All right.
Yeah.
Do the thing.
Oh God, I'm gonna miss this.
Me
I mean,
too.
I like this whole kind of rat race. I mean, we're not going anywhere.
No, we're
like
not.
this is still gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're still doing stuff. It's just end of
It's
the
a pause,
semester.
yeah.
It's a weird transition.
Yeah.
Into another phase. But
Yeah.
I guess with that being said, this was a fun episode. Just me and you
So fun.
get to catch up, kind of wrap our semesters up. But with that being said, my name is Ethan Roy,
And I'm Marina Tonic.
and I think we're done talking for now.
I'll see you when I see ya.
Oh, bye guys.
The